Yes, brother, it is a pleasure to see you here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and just extract knowledge from my brain and from the mistakes I've had to make in my life so far. I promise you, it's the best decision you have made today. You're going to save yourself years of hardship and having to learn things the hard way just by watching this video. So, fucking calling me, bro, from Manchester, England. Fuck off. So, let's just talk a bit about me for once, right? Because I know I give you boys a lot of value, but I've heard a lot of you guys saying you want to hear a bit more about my personal life, and this is going to be very, very inspiring for you if you are anything like me. And if you watch my videos, you probably are, right? You're probably quite young. I'm 21 years old myself. You're probably quite ambitious. You're probably working on a side hustle, trying to escape the matrix and the system. You're probably somewhat like me, which means this video is going to be very, very inspiring and relating for you. So just please listen in and pay attention. Don't scroll down the comments. Don't scroll down on the recommended videos. Just pay attention. Come and sunbathe with me. I'm probably going to have my eyes closed most of the video, but it's even better for you because I'm going deep into the subconscious, right? So let's get started. Obviously, I'm 21 years old. I currently live with my mum, my stepdad, my two younger brothers, I'm the oldest, and my baby sister, all right? This is my little setup that I've got going at the moment. I use my home as a base. I use it as kind of a place to just go back to sleep, to eat, to spend time with the family, socially connect, and then I'm back out hustling, grinding on work again, right? This is currently what I do, YouTube, and obviously I market my coaching business through YouTube. So I make money through YouTube AdSense and I make money through the coaching. Obviously I've got some other ventures that I'm pursuing and that I'm already in pursuit of, I guess you could say, to make money. But this is what my side hustle is. This is what the business is that I'm trying to work on. Who is calling me, bro? Go away. And this is the point of focus for me at the moment, right? You've probably got yours. Maybe it's drop shipping. Maybe it's copywriting. Maybe it's, I don't know, coding or something, right? You've got your side hustle that you're trying to work on to help you escape the system, to help you escape the matrix, whatever you want to fucking call it. And that's brilliant. And I'm so proud of you for actually committing to that. Fucking rabbits, bro. And yeah, committing yourself to a better lifestyle. Because just imagine being able to take your family out for a meal whenever you desire. Just saying to your mum, listen, mum, we're going out tonight. We're going to a lovely restaurant, you know, an outdoor restaurant overlooking a lake or some bullshit like that. On a beautiful sunny day like today, you can take all your family out, your brothers, your sisters, your grandma, take them all out and have a nice meal. Having the financial capabilities to do that is beautiful, isn't it, bro? I'm sure we can both agree on that. There's no doubting that. Like, who's going to say no to that, right? Now, in order to achieve a lifestyle like that, you must have an income source that isn't capped. Now, a 9-to-5 job is a capped income source. You can't really escalate it to the point where you want it to get to, right? And not only that, but you're also, if you're working a proper 9-to-5 job and it's not like a remote job, you're also not location free either. You're not location independent. Now, it is currently June the 8th as I record this video, okay? Since November 2022, so it's been a couple of months now. Since November 2022, I have not worked a job. I have not worked a 9-to-5 job. I've quit the 9-to-5 way of living. And I've been hustling, okay? I've been hustling every single day I wake up. It's military-like. I'm on my routine. I do all the daily tasks that I need to do to make me money and to expand my business and to scale it up, to market myself, etc., etc. Copywriting. I do all of this shit myself. I wake up every day and I do this. I'm hustling. I'm finding ways of making money because since November 2022, I decided, you know what? Why am I wasting all of my time in a part-time or whatever job that I was working at the time, in a job for some other company, making some other company rich, making someone else rich, when I could be putting all of this time, energy, brain power, calories into my own business, my own ventures, and my own, you know, passions, right? Why don't I just do that? So I quit my job. I quit the 9-to-5 job. And previously, before this point, I was working so many different jobs. I was working at a zip line attraction park for a long time, trampoline parks, pub. I was working in a bar. I worked at a karaoke nightclub for a little bit that was run by the Chinese Triad. I've just been around, right? I've done a lot of shit. I've got a lot of life experience already, and I've been in a lot of different environments, and it's good. It's very, very beneficial for you as a young man to do these things, to get yourself out of your comfort zone, to be disciplined, to go to your 9-to-5 job, to have different experiences, meet new people, social skills, confidence, etc., etc. It's very, very beneficial for you. It came to a point, I was doing a charity fundraising job at the time. So obviously I was knocking on doors, and it's kind of like a salesman job. So I was knocking on the doors. People would open the door quite rudely and they'd be like, what do you want? And I would have basically pitch them a sales pitch on why they should donate to the charity that I was basically working for, right? That was the last job that I had before I quit. I went through a phase of going for one shift at different jobs and then just quitting. So I had a job at a pub, I did one shift and I was like, fuck this, I quit. I had a job at the karaoke place, I quit after the first shift. I did this charity fundraising job, I quit after the first shift, right? So that was kind of a habit I was going through for a little bit. The reason for this is because I get bored quite easily. I really value freedom, and I value something that is going to constantly challenge me. And once you kind of learn the game a little bit, once you kind of learn what to do in the job, there's not really much else to it. It's just kind of you do the same thing over and over again every single day and you just make money. That's it, right? There's no kind of like growth. You don't really grow exponentially. It's kind of very, very similar every single day. And that's boring for me. I like to just change things up. So I quit my job. I put all my time for the past however many months it's been. It's currently June 2023 as I record this. It's probably going to drop in sometime in July 2023. And I've been hustling every single day. Now, what I want to teach you about this, so you don't make the same mistake as me, because if you are anything like me and you're doing the same things as me and you're trying to work, you know, trying to achieve freedom and all this kind of stuff, you will make these mistakes at some point. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you've been brought up in a way where, or maybe you've just consumed content. Maybe for whatever reason, hopefully, ideally, you've already got this knowledge in your brain. Now, if you don't, this is going to be very beneficial, so pay attention, right? Like I said, I'm living with my parents, so I've got the ability to, I don't have to work a full-time job, right? I don't have to work a full-time job to provide for the place that I'm you know, living in. And I recommend you do the same thing. If you have anyone that you can live with, whether that's your parents or your friends or your girlfriend or whatever, to the point where you don't have to, you know, fork over so much money just for the place that you're staying in. My rent obviously isn't crazy because I'm living with my parents. I pay for everything though. I pay for everything that I use. All my food I pay for myself. All of, you know, all the utilities, all the shit that I use I pay for, or I contribute towards, let's say. So I don't ever rely on my mum or my family for anything, you know. I'm going to talk briefly in a second about the month that I've just had. It's been a very, very hard month for me, and this is going to inspire you a lot if you are on this entrepreneurship kind of journey. So listen in. I don't rely on my family for anything. So obviously this past couple of months I've been hustling every single day. I've been waking up trying to find new ways of making money. It's been a struggle, and I love the struggle. I love the pressure. It kind of forces you to find new ways of making money. It forces you to be creative and get out of your comfort zone. Because if you don't have a plan B, if I don't have a consistent income, a consistent 9-to-5 income coming in every month, I have to make money. Otherwise I'm fucked. Now, here's where it gets interesting. This past month I have been fucked, bro. Believe me, I've experienced what it's like to be fucked. And I mean like minus money in your bank account, right? I've been at that point this month. Why did it happen? Let's learn from it so you can learn from it as well as myself. Obviously, I've learned from my own mistakes, but you can learn from this too. Why did it happen? Well, myself personally, I'm quite a spender, right? And I can't see you at all right now, bro. The sun is just beaming down, but fuck it. I'm quite a spender. I like to enjoy my life. I like to, you know, I could die tomorrow. I could die on the way back, God forbid, on the way back from recording these videos on my little fucking hire bike. I don't know if you can see it. That I got for free right now because I just find them for free everywhere. I might die today. So I think half of this, obviously everything's about balance, right? It's yin and yang. You know, life is kind of like a scale. You have to balance out the scale. I don't believe in all work and all discipline. I think you should take time to enjoy your life alongside it. So yeah, I'm quite a spender. I like to enjoy my life. I like to take girls, treat the girls that are in my life, you know, take my family out, whatever. I like to just treat myself as well. I like to spend money. Now the problem with this is if you do not have a consistent income coming in every single month, what happens if you have a bad month, right? What happens if you have a nice, you know, you're spending your money, you're enjoying your life. What happens if you have a bad month and you're fucked? And for whatever reason, the sales just aren't coming in, you're not making as much money as you were previously. What happens if that happens? You're fucked, aren't you? And that's exactly what happened to me. Now, I have freedom right now. Location freedom, I can do whatever I want. Hence why I'm just sat in the fucking grass on a Thursday afternoon, just recording videos, talking to you, because this is how I make my money. I make enough money right now through my coaching and through YouTube to live and sustain the lifestyle that I want to live. I've got freedom. I don't have financial freedom, but I've got location freedom. I've got physical freedom. I can do whatever I want, wherever I want. I don't have financial freedom. There's a difference between freedom and money, and I'll make a separate video on that in the future, but that's my current situation. I can wake up every single day at any time and do whatever I want. Now, the problem with this is you have to hustle to maintain this lifestyle, okay? And obviously I like to spend. I spent a lot of money, and now I'm at the point where I'm kind of fucked, bro, right? I've obviously still got money coming in, but there's a period of time over the past month where I've had to wait until the money went into my actual bank account. So I was fucked for that period. I had no money. I had minus £4 at one point, you know, and there's been times in my life where I've been broker than that. I've been absolutely fucking fucked, to the point where I've had to like rob the sandwiches from the fucking Co-op and Tesco and shit just to eat food, because I've opened my cupboard and had no food in the cupboard. It's literally just been like the pasta herbs, you know, like basil and fucking, what else is it? Like oregano herbs, like chicken seasoning herbs and stuff like that. That's all I've had in my cupboard. All the food was gone. I had nothing to eat. And like I said previously, I don't want to rely on my family. I don't want to have to ask my mum, oh, mum, can I borrow this bread? Or can I borrow some apples? I don't want to have to do that shit. My family eat their food. They eat dinner, you know, themselves. And I have to sort myself out. I'm a fully grown man. I have to sort myself out. And I love that. I love that responsibility. I love the pressure that gives me. And it just makes you feel, you know, like a man. It makes you feel masculine. And I love that. And I wouldn't want it any other way. My nan sometimes comes around and just drops food off for me when I'm out and about. Because obviously I'm out all the time. In the gym with girls, recording videos for you boys, coaching calls. I'm just cycling around the block on my bike, just doing business calls and shit. So I'm out all the time, right? And my nan will come in sometimes and sneak food into my cupboard, and I'll always say thank you. I'm very, very grateful for it. I'm always appreciative and respectful, but I always say to her kind of jokingly, stop doing that, because you're making it too easy for me. If I'm struggling one month, I don't want you to come around and give me food, because it makes it too easy. You know, I don't want to have to rely on anybody. If I'm fucked, I want to have to struggle, because it teaches me lessons. It teaches me pain of what it's like if I do not succeed, if I don't perform at my absolute best. So if any of you boys are living with your parents, if you're living with your family, if you're living with somebody that kind of makes life a bit easier for you, maybe you're living with a female and she cooks and cleans and does everything for you, that's brilliant, that's great. But you don't want to have to rely on that. You want to have to make sure that you have the capabilities to suffice and to sustain yourself if all of that was taken away. So just keep that in mind. That's number one. Another lesson that I learned from this, obviously, like, you know, hustling and stuff like that, living that kind of lifestyle, it's great. And the pressure and the stress is a good, positive thing sometimes, but you don't want to live like that. Myself personally, anyway, I don't want to live like that. And if you're anything like me, you want to enjoy your life while you're escaping the matrix, while you're escaping the system. You want to actually enjoy the journey. You don't want to have to struggle. Obviously, it's going to be strugglesome. It's going to be pressurizing, but you don't want to have to be miserable while you're on that journey, when you're on your come up, basically. You want to be able to enjoy your brokey days as well, bro. I'm broke as fuck. We're both broke as fuck, bro. We're both trying to escape the system. It's part of the journey. It's part of the fun. It's part of life. It's part of being a masculine man, trying to escape, trying to level up in your life. It's part of evolution, right? But there's no reason why you have to be miserable in that process. There's no reason why you have to wake up every day and think, oh, well, I can't even enjoy dinner with my family today because I'm fucked and I'm broke. Like, there's no reason why you have to do that. Now, this is a lesson I learned on my journey. Yes, I've got freedom, but I do not have enough money to not only suffice and then enjoy myself, right? I have just about enough money to you know, pay all my rent, pay all the food and bills and all that kind of stuff, and then just a little bit enough to enjoy myself as well. You know, I pay for my gym membership and my phone membership and all that kind of stuff as well, but after all my expenses are gone, I've got just a little bit enough to take a girl out on a date, to buy food when I'm out and about and stuff like that, just enough to you know, enjoy my life. But to me, that's kind of not enough. I want to truly enjoy my life. I want to be able to buy new trainers when I need. Bro, I'm wearing the same trainers that I've been wearing for so long, and they're giving me blisters, bro, and I just have to put up with it and deal with it because I don't have the extra money to do that. Now, this is another lesson that I learned. When I talk about balance, I mean you should use every single tool you can. Every single thing that gives you more power, that gives you more advantage in life. Use it. A lot of you guys have and myself included, we have a negative stigma, a negative stereotype when it comes to working a 9-to-5 job. I've heard guys say before, I'll kill myself before I work a 9-to-5 job. What the fuck, bro? No disrespect to your worldview, fair enough, each to their own. But listen, man, stop viewing the 9-to-5 lifestyle as the matrix and the system. Stop viewing it like that and simply just view it as another way of making money, right? Because that's all it is. It's just another tool that you can use to your advantage. Everything in life is about balance. Everything in life is balance. Balance out working a 9-to-5 job with your side hustle. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It doesn't have to be an extreme. You don't have to be stuck in the matrix only forever or hustling every single day. You can enjoy the journey as you're building up your side hustle. Work a 9-to-5 job, and until you are doubling your income of what you're getting from your 9-to-5, then quit your job. But until that point, enjoy it. Go and try loads of different jobs while you're young. Go and try loads of different experiences. Get yourself out there into the world. Like I said before, I remember that job I worked at the karaoke nightclub, bro. I walked in I thought, okay, it's quite an easy job. All I'm doing is kind of I'm a waiter, basically. I'm just bringing the food and the drinks and stuff to the people that order it. It was quite a very, very easy job. It was quite relaxed and laid back. But it was run by a fucking Chinese triad, and the rules in there were just fucked. And the environment in there was just not really my kind of thing. I think being around dickheads like that, like I remember I walked into the room, right, and this is a lesson on emotional control, just a little side tangent, but it's very important for you boys. I walked into the room as the waiter had, you know, the thing, whatever the fucking call it, the little table thing. I brought it into them with the drinks on it and stuff like that. I put it on the table, and it was full of a room of just Chinese triad gang members. I forgot the name of what they were called. I think it was like YK or something, or Y2K, some bullshit like that, right? That was the name of the gang. Don't kill me, don't assassinate me. If Luke Spurgeon goes missing, you know who did it. But I walked into this room with them, and they're smoking and shit. You weren't allowed to smoke in here, by the way. It was against the rules, but oh, you know, they can do what they want. I walked in there, surrounded by these fucking gang members. All of them looked at me as I walked in, and I put the thing on the table. I was like, here you go, lads, enjoy, whatever. Very polite, very respectful. Not one of them said thank you. Fat fucks as well. You wouldn't think these guys were triad members. You wouldn't think these guys were like dangerous men. Right, half of them are just skinny looking boys, like I could fucking slap them in half with my bare hands. Half of them are just fat old men. It's like, you would not, if I walked past these guys on the street, one thing, oh yeah, dangerous gang member, you just no idea. So I walked in there looking at these guys for who they were as individuals rather than, you know, them as a gang. I looked at them individually as individuals, obviously. And I just thought to myself, fucking hell, bro, like, no respect. Do you know what I mean? No respect. I'm working hard for you, being respectful for you, bringing you drinks, bringing you food, whatever, making sure you enjoy your experience here, and you can't even say the words thank you. You can't even have the energy to say thank you, you fat fuck. And I thought that to myself. I looked at him with his wrinkly fucking flabby face, smoking himself to death, thinking, you fat cunt, you can't even say thank you to me. The level of emotional intelligence you need when you walk into a room surrounded by gang members to not... Because, bro, I used to be a hothead. I used to be very, very aggressive when I was younger. The kind of guy that was playing video games and I'd die in a video game and punch the fuck out of my wall. Like, I was that kid, right? I still have a hole in my wall to this day because I punched a fucking hole through it. Because I used to get just pissed off at the tiniest little things. Obviously, due to my childhood trauma, due to my biological father, different story, different day, side tangent, but you get it, right? I grew up not knowing how to control my emotions. So you as a young man, being the young man that you are, trying to work on your business, trying to work on your entrepreneurial pursuits, you're going to get into stressful situations. You're going to meet people that are just dickheads. You're going to be in a 9-to-5 job while you're trying to work on your business, and you're going to encounter rude customers that don't say please and thank you, that are just fucking, they put you in that negative vibrational state. They're just dicks. You're going to be around this. Life every single day can be quite stressful. It can be quite pressurizing for you, but you're a man, and that's what it's all about. It's part of it. Enjoy that. And that's another lesson I want to get onto in a second. But the main point is emotional intelligence, being able to control your emotions. You may feel stressed. Maybe sometimes you feel like you want to cry, bro. Maybe it gets too much. You know what? I don't use this phrase in an insensitive way, but you have to just man up. It's part of being a man. Life is emotional. Life is stressful. But it's your job as a man to stand up to the plate and protect not only yourself, but the people around you. The girl that you love. She's relying on you to bring home the fucking money. You feel like crying that day and you don't want to go to work. Guess what? You got to fucking do it. It's part of being a man. You have to learn to love this process. You're a boy. Right now, maybe you're a boy. Maybe you're a young man. Maybe you're a grown man. But maybe you just don't have this level of understanding of masculinity. Okay? It is your job as a masculine man to learn to love being in the arena. Learn to love war. Learn to love being in that dark zone of stress and pressure and responsibility and not knowing the outcome of your current circumstances, not knowing if it's going to work or not. You have to learn to love that and find the humor in it. So, part of fucking enemy creeping up. Part of what I want to teach you here and the lessons that I've learned through this is, number one, do not be afraid to work a 9-to-5 job. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. I've always been an advocate for it. I've never been one of these guys that are like, no, don't work a 9-to-5 job, you know, fucking go on benefits. Like, no, don't be a fucking scrounging little cunt. Don't rely on the government to give you benefits while you work on your... Bro, get out there and work. Have a taste of the fucking matrix of the system. Have a taste of discipline, getting up in the morning and going to work. Have a taste of that masculine drive of just being in a work environment. of being in the hustle, being in that stressful mode of like, right, I don't want to do this, but I've got to do it because I'm a fucking man. And if I want a life of freedom, I've got to work for it. Being in that work mode, it fulfills you. It makes you feel good. It's depressing not working. It really is, not having something to work on. Even if it is a 9-to-5 job, don't see it like that. Don't see it as, oh, well, it's the system, I'm stuck in the system. See it as just another bit of work. It's another task for you to do. It's another way of making money, another way of bringing income in. Because that's a mistake I made and why I've put myself in this hustle mode. Yeah, it's been good and I've learned a lot of lessons from it, but I don't want to live in hustle mode, and I don't think you should either. A 9-to-5 job allows you that stability and that confidence that, okay, I know that I can, when I come home from a 9-to-5, I can put all of my extra energy into this without having to worry about paying the bills, without having to worry about paying the fucking rent or my gym membership or eating food, because I know it's all squared away and covered for. And not only that, but I can also enjoy my life and dress nice while I'm doing it. You don't want to live like a fucking broke boy. Well, I'm on the hustle, I'm on the grind, I'm building my business. So there's no excuse for you to be broke. There absolutely isn't. You could work 2 jobs right now, 2 9-to-5 jobs part-time, and then still make time to work on your 9-to-5. Your business. You can still do that. That's a possibility. You could be living a good lifestyle while you work on your business. There's no reason for you to be getting around on a fucking free hire bike that you found on the street because you can't afford a bike. There's no reason for that. Learn from my lessons, bro. There's no reason for why you should open your cupboard and not have food in it. It's just not. Unless you've got a criminal record and you literally cannot get a job. But even then, you could get a fucking garbage binman job. There's always a way. There's no excuse for you to be broke. And I learned that. It fucking hit me. Why am I hustling? Why am I waking up every day as if I'm can't get a job? Why am I doing this to myself? And then struggling in the present moment for it. Well, I don't want to work a 9-to-5. Fuck that bullshit mindset. Balance is absolutely everything. Work your 9-to-5. Fucking enjoy it as well. There are very positive things you can take from that 9-to-5 life. Enjoy it. Okay, and then come home, work on your business, work on your side hustle when you get home. Any bit of free time you got, maybe sacrifice a bit of sleep every now and then. Again, everything's balanced. Some nights get a good night of sleep, some nights sacrifice sleep. Balance is always the answer to pretty much all of your fucking problems. Just find the balance. Understood? That's number 1. Number 2 is enjoy the journey. This journey right now, although it's been a struggle for me this past month, I've never stopped smiling. I've never once woke up and thought, oh, I hate my life. Oh, should I just kill myself? Oh, I'm a victim. Why me? I've never once done that. Don't get me wrong. The thoughts come into my brain. The subconscious thoughts come into my brain. But I've never once allowed them to play out. I've never fed into them. And this comes back to the mindset of not feeding into things that take power away from you, okay? Don't ever feed into anything that takes your power away from you. Only ever feed into and allow thoughts to play out that are going to serve you in a positive way, that are going to give you power. Every single day I wake up and I smile and I'm grateful for what I've got. I'm grateful for these brokey days, for these struggle days, because not only did they teach me lessons to help me grow, they've taught me the lessons, about the 9-to-5, about balance, about managing money properly, etc. They've taught me so many different lessons from this mode. They taught me lessons about responsibility, about, procrastination, getting the work done, sacrifice, etc. I've learned so much from it. So rather than focusing on it and looking at the negative side of it, of like, oh, my life's shit right now, I'm struggling, I can't buy my new shoes, I can't even afford food, I can't even afford dental floss, bro. There was a time when I went into Tesco to buy some dental floss to keep my teeth healthy. Couldn't even fucking afford it. I had to rob it. You know what I mean? I had to rob fucking sandwiches from the... Do you know what I mean? I've been at that point. And I still never looked at myself like a victim. I knew it was all part of the process. It was all learning lessons for me. I was just doing the best at the time with the knowledge that I had. And it's all part of evolution. So enjoy it with a smile. How do we enjoy it? How do we look at the life that we have, no matter how bleak it may be, with positivity? How do we do that? Gratitude. Look at the good that you have. Look at what you do have in your life. Okay, I don't have food in my cupboard, but you know what? I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. My limbs still work. My dick still works. I still got my family alive with me. I still get the chance to wake up and try again every single day. That's what I do have. So look at that instead, rather than focusing on what you don't have, or what you wish you could have, or why your life's so shit. Wake up and just think, I'm grateful for this. Put yourself in that positive vibration. Focus on the goal that you want and just fucking work towards it. And you know what? Just laugh at your situation. There's a term that soldiers use when they go to war called dark humor. Can you still see me, bro? I can't even see myself right now. Called dark humor. Now, what this means is, obviously, being in a war zone is fucking bleak. It's probably the most bleak circumstance you could possibly imagine yourself in. Kids getting blown up in front of you. It's horrendous, right? The only way you come out of a environment like that with a psychologically healthy and positive mindset, able to live normal life again, is if you have dark humor. Is if you're able to find the positives in the negative environments and be able to laugh at them as well. That's a big, big part of it. My broke, bro, I'm laughing at it. Like, fucking hell, I'm like a scumbag robbing from the co-op. I laugh at it with my mum. I literally have a joke about, like, oh, you know, don't worry, mum, I can't afford food, but I've robbed you this pepperami or whatever. Do you know what I mean? We have a laugh about it. You have to find the positives in your situation. I laugh about my stupid fucking hire bike, my granny bike that I've robbed from somebody else because they left it there unlocked. These bikes, you have to pay for them, right? They have a little tag on them. They have a tracker on them. You have to scan it and you have to pay for it. Somebody just leaves these unlocked, and I find them all the time. It's a joke I always make. The universe just gives me these bikes for free. I just find them unlocked, so I just take them. Oh, fuck it, yeah, why not? You know what I mean? I can't afford a bike right now, so I'm taking these. I'm using it while I can. You've got to do what you've got to do while you're on your journey, but also just don't forget to laugh and enjoy it while you're there, because it only happens once. I'll only ever be this broke once in my entire life. These moments that I'm going through right now, I'm laying in this park, I can't even afford new clothes, I'm broke as fuck. You know what I mean? I'm staying at my girl's house for time on end because she's got food and I need to eat. Do you know what I mean? Like, these moments, literally tapping into an unarranged overdraft, minus like £11 in my bank, just so I can, you know, when I'm out with my girl, I can pay for her food, because I'll never fucking, I won't want to be that guy that's like, oh, can you pay? Like, if I'm taking a girl out on a date, I'll make sure I pay every single fucking time. Every single time. So you enjoy it, you laugh at it, and you find the humor in it, you find the positives to it, and you just enjoy the process. Like, your life might be absolutely shit right now, bro. That's a fact. Whatever has happened to you, like, okay, my dog's died, my girlfriend's broken up with you, you know, I'm broke. That's a fact in reality. That's what's happening to you right now. But your opinion revolving around that fact doesn't have to be negative. You don't have to view your situation as negative just because you feel negative emotion. You can change your emotional state by the thoughts that you have. Okay? Do you understand that? I'm broke right now, but I don't have to look at my situation and think, oh, I'm a victim, why me? I don't have to do that. I have conscious control over my brain and over the thoughts that I consciously choose to think. So I choose to think positive thoughts that give me power. I choose to laugh at my situation and find the positives in it, because that gives me power, it gives me strength, it gives me perseverance, and that's all you need. One day I'm going to look at this situation, because one day I'll be, again, the beauty of life is you can't unlearn it, right? You cannot unlearn what you learn in life. So one day I'm going to get to a point where it's impossible for me to be broke. And for you too. It's going to be impossible for you to ever be broke. Because the people you know, the network you've got, the knowledge you have, you could lose everything and instantly make it back just because of your knowledge. There'll be a point in life where you get to that point. I could lose my YouTube channel. Let's say I get to 1 million subs. When I get to that point, I'll have so much knowledge and wisdom about the game, I could instantly get it back to a point where I'm making 10k a month. Instantly. Just because of the knowledge that I've got, right? So there'll be a point in time where I'll never have to experience this level of brokenness ever again. So why don't I just enjoy it while I'm here, rather than being miserable and looking at my fucking life of like, oh, I'm a victim. Just enjoy it and have a laugh. Do you understand? I think that's my point proven. But yeah, find the joy in it. Find the positives in it. Laugh at your situation if you can. I don't care how bleak it is. I don't care how bad you think it is. Find the way you can laugh at it. Find the way you can turn it into a joke, because you only live once. Life is temporary, right? And again, balance, tap into that mindset. I don't mean be pessimistic and start living like a degenerate because, oh, you only live once and just drink myself to death. Tapping into a mindset of sometimes thinking, if you're going through hardship right now, you're going through stress right now, and you need a bit of hope, tap into the mindset of, you know what, yes, everything is temporary. Tap into that pessimistic mindset of nothing actually matters. Because nothing does matter. When you die, none of this shit matters. Nothing. It's all temporary. So when I'm in my darkest moments, when I'm completely broke and I've, you know, no fucking clothes, my clothes are ripped as fuck and I can't afford new ones, and I have to rob from the co-op because I can't afford food. And I have to cancel my gym membership because I can't afford it, and I have to do push-ups in the park instead. When I'm at that point, I tap into the mindset of everything's temporary. None of this actually matters. So don't look at my situation right now and start crying about it. Fucking enjoy it. Find some sort, oh, fucking over, I'm so broke, I have to do push-ups in the rain in the park. Oh, wow, okay, great. Find some way to laugh at your situation and just turn it into a joke. It's all temporary. And then when you're feeling good, tap into the mindset of, you know what, this is beautiful, life is great. And appreciate the present moment. And appreciate it because it is temporary, rather than thinking, okay, this will pass because it's temporary. Appreciate it because it's temporary. You tap into the two different mindsets. Does that make sense? So just enjoy the journey, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. I know I kind of ranted on a little bit in this video. It's half an hour long, but this is more of just you getting to know me a little bit, getting to know my circumstances, and also just a bit of hope for you. I'm going through the same shit you are right now. We're both broke. We're both trying to escape the system. We're both trying to escape the matrix. I'm probably going to get myself a little 9-to-5 job just so I can enjoy the journey while I'm on it. Because again, I don't want to live broke. I don't want to live hustling day to day, you know, oh, if I've got a bad month, sorry, you know, to the girl that I'm seeing, I can't come and see you because I've got to work. That's not freedom. So there's no point. So yeah, just a little update in my life. I guess I'm going to get a 9 to 5 again. I'm going back into the system. And I'm just going to, yeah, basically just enjoy myself until the journey takes off, until my side hustle takes off. And I recommend you boys do the same. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to look at your situation and laugh. Like, look at me, bro. I'm sat here in the sun trying to get my vitamin D with my fucking granny hire bike that I've robbed for free. Talking to you, trying my very, very best to put some effort out there into the universe, trying to escape. One day I'm going to look back at these videos and laugh, because I'll be like, fuck me, bro, I've made it. I'm a millionaire now. But I'll look back at this video and think, I remember those days where I was hustling and I had minus £4 in my bank account. And literally today I went to the airport with this girl that I'm seeing. I really, really like this girl, you know, and you boys know me, I'm a bit of a playboy, whatever, but I always advocate, if you find a girl that you genuinely really, really like, you know, and you're willing to cut off all the hose for her, don't shy away from that. Don't be scared of love. Don't be scared of that feeling, because a lot of you guys are like, oh, I don't want to catch feelings, I don't want to get heartbroken. You're just being a pussy. The only way you can truly appreciate the best parts of life is if there is a risk that you could lose it. The only way you can truly appreciate love is if there's a risk of heartbreak, right? Bro, I'm so fucking knowledgeable, bro. Where do I get this shit from? It's all here in my brain. Like sometimes I say things and I watch my videos back and I think, how the fuck do I know that? How did I even say that so perfectly? But bro, it's true, isn't it? So if you find a girl that you really, really like, man, just cherish that. Cherish that love that you have for her. And yeah, cut off the hose. Bro, I'm a playboy when I'm single. Yeah, I'm a playboy. I'll see as many girls as I possibly can. I'll fuck as many girls as I can in one day. I'm a complete fucking slag. But if I find a girl that I think is... Fucking hands shaking, bro. Nervous guy. Fucking hell, arthritis kicking in. If I find a girl that I feel like I'm willing to cut off all the hose for and dedicate myself to, then yeah, I'll do that. But anyway, I've been seeing this girl for a while now, for like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, maybe a couple of months. I've lost track of time, but I really, really like this girl. She knows who she is. If she's watched this long in the video, she knows who she is. And she's going back to Thailand, because she's from Thailand. And she's living in Manchester, but she's gone back to Thailand for a little bit, for a couple of months, just to visit family, friends, and that kind of stuff. And I went to the airport today, and I said goodbye to her, kissed her goodbye, and it was quite like, it was something out of a movie, bro. It was quite romantic / emotional at the same time. But it's moments that I'm in the pit of despair right now, bro. I have no money in my bank account, zero money. I had to tap into my savings account just to buy her some food before I said goodbye to her, right? That's how broke I am right now. That's how much of a struggle I am right now. And I can still take time to appreciate the present moment. I still sat there completely present with her at the departing lounge, whatever, in the airport. I've never even been to an airport before, because I've never been abroad, right? That's how fucking, bro, I'm a council estate baby. I'm working towards all of this shit. But this first time in the airport, I was sat on the fucking benches with her, eating a Starbucks ham and cheese toasty. And what else did I have? Like a tuna melt. And I bought her, what did she have? Some sort of sandwich or some bullshit. I don't know what she had. Some female sandwich. But anyway, she was eating that. We were eating that together. And I was looking into her eyes. And it was quite romantic. And I just sat there truly present. No thoughts in my brain. I was broke as fuck. Struggling. This was today, bro. I'm recording this on the same day this happened. And I just sat there completely present and smiled and enjoyed it. And she always says this to me. She's like, what are you smiling at? Because I just look her in the eyes and I'll just smile. Because I'm just so grateful to be in her. If she watches this, bro, like, this is exposing the feelings 101 right here. But yeah, I'm very, very grateful to be in her presence, and I really enjoy my time with her, right? And I smile to myself because I love it. I love just being there with her. I love enjoying her feminine energy, and I love that moment, you know? And I think it's important for you to do the same thing. Take time out to spend time with your family and enjoy it. Smile with your family. Just sit here truly present in the moment. Feel your feet as they ground into the floor, right? And just enjoy it. Because this only happens once. You only get one spin on the earth. If all that your thoughts are always focused on is work, struggle, oh, my life's shit, my life's this, my life's that, negative, you never take time to truly appreciate what you've got. When it's gone, you'll be fucking sorry. Because now that the girl's gone, she's gone away for 3 months. I'm not going to see her until August. It's currently June when I'm recording this. I'm going to try, that's what I'm saying, I'm getting a 9 to 5 job, because I'm going to try and just stack my wealth for a little bit and go and see her in Thailand, my first trip abroad. That's the plan. So if it happens, you'll see some Thailand videos, and you'll know that my plan came true. But that's the plan, right? I'm not going to see her till August, so a couple, 2 months maybe away from her, and it gives me time to focus on work now. But if I didn't sit there present and truly enjoy the moment as I said goodbye to her, I would be missing her so badly right now. I'd be craving that. I'd regret that. I'd regret that because I'd look back and think, why the fuck was I just sat there thinking about work the whole time like a bitch, when I could have just sat there and gave her a hug and enjoyed the moment, the last moment that I saw her before, you know, I see her again. And it sounds dramatic, but it's true, right? And that could happen on any scale. Your family members, maybe you leave the house today and you don't truly appreciate giving your mum a hug as you leave the house and saying goodbye, love you mum, I'll see you in a bit. If you don't truly appreciate that because, oh, I gotta go to the gym, oh, I gotta make money, oh, I gotta do this. If that's all you're ever focusing on all the time, you might die, and that might be it. It might be your last moment with your mum, and you didn't even truly appreciate it. And that's it, you're dead now. Well done. So just balance, again. It still comes back to balance, right? Make sure you're taking time out to appreciate what you've got, appreciate what you currently have in this moment of time, because this moment of time only ever happens once. This exact moment of time where the foliage is exactly how it is, the bike is I'm sat exactly how it is, the weather's everything right now will only ever happen once. Everything that's just been accumulated in the universe to bring this all together will only ever happen once. So truly, sometimes just take some time to appreciate it. And then tap back into work mode, tap back into hibernation mode and just get back on the grind again. It's exactly what I did. Kissed her goodbye. I'm really going to miss you. It was quite emotional. I think she was going to cry as she left. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to fucking miss you, man. I'm glad I met you. But and then I cracked on. I was like, right, deep breath, you know, see her off, whatever, went to take a piss, and then as soon as I went out that bathroom again, I was like, right, bam, snap into war mode, let's get the job done, let's go make some fucking money, back into that masculine mode, let's get the job done. So just keep that in mind, bro. Anyway, if you've watched this far, you're a fucking G, and if you have watched this far, literally, if you watched the entire video for 36 minutes and 4 seconds, comment down below the word rapid, just the word rapid, R-A-P-I-D, okay? Oh, excuse me, fucking hell. Comment that word. This is the unfiltered as fuck section, because I know not many people are going to watch this far, but comment that word just so I know you're a real G. And yeah, coaching's down below if you want to come and talk to me and network with somebody that thinks like you, because I know it, bruv. I'll save you years. Do not make the mistake of missing this opportunity or being too arrogant to invest in something. That's how you learn. Everything that you know so far has been learned through something else, through someone else, through experiences. That's how you grow, that's how you evolve. That's how you become the man you want to be. So fast track that time, save yourself 5 years and just come and talk to me and learn it instantly like that within an hour. Down below in the description. I'll see you soon. Wow.